short, relatively short, coming down at the 20. Taken there, coming to the near side of the field to the 24-yard line, and brought down real quick is Craig Morgan, the first and 10 from the 24-yard line. Handoff to the second line by the quarterback across the 25 to the 28-yard line. J.J. Shutt clearing the 8-yard line. Adams gives to the second man by him. He's up to the 30, and a nice tackle there by Abbotsford's, I believe that's Aaron Miller.
Number 35,
Aaron Miller on the stop. And the quarterback, Adams, back to throw. Looking to the far side, a man all alone is Mortford. Mortford at the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30. Fumbles the ball, but I think he's down. He is down at the 30-yard line. And he had beaten his man by 7. The team to the line, and they set at the Abbey 30. Adams back to throw. Now on a kind of a drop play. Ball fumble. Abbotsford recovers at about the 32.
Number 7, Jeff Leonard on the carry.
Carry. I didn't see the side on a first and 10 from the 32. Jeremy Brown to the 35, to the 40. Jeremy Brown cuts back and fumbles the ball at the 45-yard line. Recovered by Stratford at the 48.
Number 22, Jeremy Brown on the carry.
Adams back to throw on a first and 10. Puts the ball in the air for Mortfit. In and out of his hand at the 25, and he had his man beat. And from the 48 of Abbotsford. Jeff Adams at quarterback. Gives the ball to the second man by him. Breaks the tackle, gets to the 45 to the 44. Wally Smith
Number 35, Wally Smith on the carry for the Tigers.
Jeremy for Stratford. Adams, little mix-up in the backfield, gives it to Smith, who runs into Adams, and Adams gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
35, Wally Smith on the carry.
And we may have somebody there, I'm not sure. 4th and 1, Abbotsford may have jumped off again. Somebody jumped on Abbey game of the season. First and 10 now from the 35. Jeff Adams back to throw. Launches it on the near side, complete. And out of bounds. For a pick of a
Jeff Adams pass to number 28, Mike Kaiser.
Adams back to throw. Now I think he's on a quarterback keeper. Now he puts it in the air. Complete on the far side to Wally Smith. And he was open, and he's down inside the 10.
Adams pass to number 35, Wally Smith, complete.
There, fumble on the play. Ball taken away by Sundermeyer. Sundermeyer to the 30, to the 40, to the 50. Sundermeyer to the 40, to the 30, to the 20-yard line, to the 10. Kurt Sundermeyer is going to go 94 yards for a touchdown.
72, Kurt Sundermeyer on the fumble.
I don't know what happened, how he got the ball. I'm not sure. The ball never got to the quarterback. With a hold from Josh Welch. The ball is down, the kick is up. From here it looks good. We'll see what the officials say. No. Off to the left. They have a much better angle than we do, so I do not call it from here. Gives Abbotsford the early lead, the first lead, 6-0. Jeremy Brown advances on the football, and again a rather short kick at the 15-yard line. Up the center of the field to the 20, the 25, over to the 30-yard line, and across the 30. To the 33 are the Stratford Tigers. Company. Adams. Hands off to the first man by him. Nowhere to go. Wally Smith.
Number 35, Wally Smith on the carry.
By Aaron Miller. Stratford has a man in motion from the near to the far. The handoff. No, a fake handoff. Puts the ball in the air for Mortford. Incomplete at the 43-yard line of Abbey. Side. And Adams back to throw over the middle for Kaiser, incomplete. And we have a flag, and I was afraid of that. We have a flag, the 48. To give this time to the fullback, halfway around the right side. He goes across the middle, across the 50. Adams to J.J. Shutt, and Shutt tries to go around the right side. Where the on a 3rd and 6. Adams back to throw, looking over the middle to Mortfit, complete. Tackling immediately, but he's in first down territory at the 39-yard line. Tackle line of Abbotsford. Adams on a reverse, coming around the near side. They have a free range to the end zone. They've got it. They're going to go some 39 yards. J.J. Shutt carrying the football.
Number 34, J.J. Shutt on the carry for the touch.
Ball is down, kick is up. Kick is good. Mike plays.
The point attempt is good by Kaiser.
J.J. Shutt after the Stratford touchdown. Kaiser advances on the ball, coming down to Buck at about the 10-yard line, up the center of the field to the 15 to the 20, going to the far side, now cutting back to the near side, just to about the 20.
42, Ryan Buck on the carry for the Falcons.
On the near side, the give this time to Jeremy Brown, and Jeremy
Brown on the carry. There's a flag on the
line on a first down and 15. Welch gives the ball this time to the first man by him. He's up to near the 25, 26-yard line for maybe a couple back to throw. Airs it all up for Whiteman. Whiteman coming back to get the ball. Falls it in, and he's tackled at the 41-yard line of Stratford. Whiteman had to come down to get the ball from the Stratford 41-yard line. The give to Aaron Miller. Breaks the tackle, fumbles the ball, it's loose. And I believe Stratford has it, but we'll let the officials call it. We'll let the officials call it. They are indicating Abby's got it. Who snuck in there? Football. Second and a dozen. The give is to Aaron Miller. Nothing doing. He's dropped for a loss of about 3.
Aaron Miller on the
side. And everybody was moving but the quarterback.
Abbotsford illegal procedure.
Or the third down and about 20 for Abbotsford. Welch back to throw. Has enough time to get it off. Does get it off. Nope, didn't come. Or did he catch it? Ryan Buss, I believe, has it.
Ryan Burns. Number 41, Ryan Burns complete.
Ryan
Short of
Burns
the first down.
1-yard line. High snap from center, the worst snap from center of the season. And Jeremy Brown goes back and finally gets it in the air. It's a short boot, of course. And Stratford players just getting away from it so they don't get touched by it. 138, where it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Jeff Adams back to throw, has enough time, gets it to Kaiser, incomplete. Defending on the play was Andy. Jeff Adams brings his team up to the line. Adams back to throw again. Adams over the middle. Andy Melvin is trying to go to the interception. I think he was looking straight from their own 38-yard line. And Abbotsford is jumping at the line, but I believe Stratford moved the line. Adams back to throw. Being chased by Christensen. Little flare pass in the backfield. Caught and dumped immediately. Get on the tackle that time for actually. And Stratford is going to punt it away on this occasion. Good snap from center. Nice line drive kick. Taken by Aaron Miller at the 40. They're going to reverse it. Now to Ryan Buck, and they're losing all kinds of yardage. Back to about the 33-yard line. In motion is Jeremy Brown. Brown coming this way. The give to Aaron Miller. Aaron Miller, nothing. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Split out, or Schreiber split out on the far side this time. Again, Brown in motion. Pass to Ryan Burns, complete at the 38-yard line. Brown, 6. Jeremy Brown in motion to the far side. Welch back to throw, opens it up, complete to Schindler. Schindler at the 45. Schindler inside. Aaron Miller and Brown behind the quarterback. Pitch out to Jeremy Brown. Duck at the 47-yard line.
Number 22, Jeremy Brown.
On a 2nd and 15 from the 47. And we have flags all over, but Stratford was across the line, but Josh Welch calling him up at the 2nd and 10, 42-yard line. Josh back to throw. Lobs it over on the far side. Complete to Jeremy Brown. Jeremy to the 30. Breaks the tackle to the 20. And Jeremy down at about the 18-yard line.
Josh Rose's pass is complete to Jeremy Brown.
Art Schreiber split off on the far side. The give is to, I think that's Aaron this time. Aaron Miller. Welch back to throw. Lobbing it on the near side for Whiteman. He's got it. And he's in the end zone with somebody on his back.
Josh Rose's pass to number...
Hauls it in from
Whiteman, complete for
to the line. Welch at quarterback. Josh back to throw. Josh puts it in the air, incomplete. I don't know if he wanted to throw or he intended to run it all the way.
Healthcare products and many of your everyday needed items.
Jeremy Brown puts the ball in the air again. A short high kick coming down at about the 15 to the 20. They get it up to the 25. J.J. Shutt carrying the football. Adams brings his team to the line. And on the reverse, it ends up in the hands of Leonard. Leonard breaks a tackle, and Leonard gets up to the 37-yard line.
That's Leonard on the carry.
Andy Melvin to the the left side, pardon me. Adams, this time, they're going to try it again. They reverse it to J.J. Shutt, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and is stuffed.
Number 34.
Adams brings his team up to the line. There's a man in motion from the far to the near side. Adams is going to be struck down behind the line of scrimmage by Adam Vigous. Brings his team to the line, and Leonard is in motion. Adams back to throw, putting it to the far side, complete to J.J. Shutt at the 50-yard line. Shutt to the 45, and their receivers are getting open. Back quickly from the 45, 1st and 10. J.J. Shutt on the near side. Nice. Well, he dives for about 4 yards, but a nice defensive play. Jeff Adams brings his team to the line for Stratford on a quarterback keeper. Going to the far side, he's going to put it in the air now. Lobs it, incomplete. Intended for Wally 7 for Stratford. Adams again back to throw. Adams puts it in the air to the far side, incomplete. Intended that time for Smith. Defending was Aaron Miller. Now he gets back up to the line real quick. And they're going to reverse it this time to Shutt, and he's caught. Brought down at the 40-yard line.
Number 34, J.J. Shutt on the carry for the
Trying to
Tigers.
find out the man doesn't turn it. It's
Put across from the Abbey Theater. Stop down after the game or anytime. A great place to relax and unwind.
Abbotsford on a 1st and 10.
Number 32,
Give the ball
Aaron
to
Miller
Aaron
on the
Miller
carry for the
on the 2nd and 8 play. Josh Welch gives the ball to Jeremy Brown. To the 45 he goes, and he's upended.
Jeremy Brown on the carry for the Falcons.
Double up on a 3rd and 5. Josh with a long count over the middle, incomplete. Intended it for Pittsburgh and bounced high in the air. I don't know if it bounced. Jeremy Brown back at his own 30 on a 4th down. He's going to kick it away. Has time. Good snap from center. Nice kick. Taken there at about the 30-yard line. You go to the far side, break a tackle to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, and finally they're going to push him out of bounds.
Number 13, Jeff Adams on the carry for the Tigers. 1st and 10.
The line at the 49. They give this time straight up the middle. They carry it across midfield to the 47 of Abbey. Out there, and a lot of fans from both cities. Fumbled on the play. Adams dropped the ball as it was snapped from center. The official says it's Stratford's football. Abbotsford. Adams back to throw. Adams puts the ball in the air over the middle, complete to Wally Smith. And he hauls it in near the 40-yard line of Abbotsford. Stratford has it 1st and 10. Adams on a keeper, putting it in the air, complete over the middle and to about the 27-yard line near side. Jeff Adams again going back to throw, puts the ball in the air, and I believe they have reported the reception from the 19. 2nd down and 2. Adams this time gives it to Wally Smith. He's got the 1st down and a whole bunch more. Smith finally down at about the 10-yard line. Stratford's Adams back to throw, puts the ball in the air, complete. Complete near the goal line. But I'm not sure who the new quarterback is, but they're going for it. To give this time to Smith, and we'll have to wait and see. Kaiser will try to kick it to the uprights. Snap from center is good, and it's a fake. It's Leonard with the ball. Leonard throws it in the end zone, and it's complete. He just marched it down and have taken the lead, but Abbotsford with 1:03 to go could get it back before the half. Kaiser will kick the ball from his own 40 and gets a short boot away, taken by Abbotsford at about the 22. That's Jeremy Brown coming to the near side to the 25, to the 30. Jeremy Brown to the 35. Far side. Josh to Whiteman, a quick pass. Whiteman at the 40 to the 44, the 40. 2nd down and 1 as they picked up 9 on the last play. And again, a quick pass to Jay Whiteman, and Jay gets it, hauls it in for about 5 yards. Again, they go to Whiteman. And Whiteman again down the sideline for about 9 yards. A second down and 1. And again, they're going to try the same play again. And Whiteman is kicked out of bounds again. He has the 10 from the 38. They fake it. And now Whiteman, second down now for Abbotsford as they pitch it out of bounds. Josh Welch back to throw, incomplete, trying to get it over the middle. Welch will hold. The ball is down, the ball is up, and it's well short. Well short of the mark. In the second half of this Maryland Conference football game, the Abbotsford Falcons hosting the Stratford Tigers in a game of undefeated in the Marywood Conference. At halftime, Stratford 15 and Abbotsford 12. And Abbotsford will open up the third quarter by receiving the football from the Stratford Tigers. Mark Kaiser will kick the ball to Abbotsford. The 3 deep men for Abbotsford are at about the 10-yard line. Coming down to the middle man at the 12. Up the center of the field to the 15, to the 20, the 25, the 30. Carrying the ball that time is Ryan Butt. And a good return for Butt. Sundermeyer. Let's see what Abbotsford can do here from their own 32. Josh Wells brings the team up to give us a Jeremy Brown to the 35, to the 40. Jeremy Brown to the 45-yard line.
Number 22, Jeremy Brown on the carry for the Falcons.
Run from to 10 from their own 43 at this time. Josh Wells brings his team to the line. Josh gives to Jeremy Brown, coming to the near side. Jeremy gets about 4 yards to the
Jeremy Brown on the carry for the Falcons.
A flanker off to the far side for Abbotsford. And Josh Welch gives this time to Aaron Miller. Aaron dancing his way across the 50 to the 40-yard line, down to the 36.
Number 32, Aaron Miller on the carry for the Falcons.
Ball at the 36 of Stratford. Abbotsford has the ball. And we have a fumble on the play, I believe. Does Scott have the ball? Looks like he does. He does have the football, so Abbotsford has the ball. Passes the ball on the near side to Ryan Burnt. And he fumbles the ball, and I believe he recovered it himself.
Yes, he did.
And about the long 6 for Abbotsford. From about the 33 of Stratford. Welch back to throw, running right. Puts the ball in the air. In and out of the hands of Aaron Miller, and he had it. He was open, and the ball was there.
32, Aaron Miller, incomplete.
Let's see what happens. Back to throw as well. Lobs the pass. And I don't know if the ball just got out of his hand. There's nobody there, but flanker off to the far side. And Adams gives to the first man by him. That's Schmidt. Schmidt across the 35. Athens, Colby, and all of north central Wisconsin. Jake Adams going back to throw. The pass intercepted. Intercepted by Ryan Buck at the 40, and he stopped at the 37-yard line.
Jeff Adams pass.
From the 38, first and 10, it's Stratford's 38. In motion is Whiteman. Flip out on the near side to Aaron Miller. Tackle almost beyond the line of scrimmage. Breaks the tackle, breaks another, and now it's dropped. Back at about 4 or 5 yards, Aaron Miller in motion. Welch back to throw. Throws it for Schindler way behind him. Welch back to throw. Has Ty being chased out of the pocket. Being chased. Welch keeps the ball, runs, and he stopped at the 45. He has it deep at about their own 10. Good snap from center, and Jeremy Brown gets a nice boot away. Coming down to Adams, he lets it bounce, and now Abbotsford will down it at near
Jeremy
the 15-yard
Brown's punt
line.
is down. First and 10 for the
6'3", also offering certified soil testing service.
First and 10, Adams on a quarterback keeper going to the far side, cutting back against the grade. To the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the midfield line, to the 40-yard line, to the 30, the 25, the 20, he's gone. Jeff Adams, the quarterback on the quarterback keeper. He's gone. Team to the line. Adams pitches out on the far side to J.J. Schutz. Schutz breaks a tackle, breaks a couple of tackles, and Schutz is near the 25.
J.J. Schutz on the carry for the
27's been able to move the ball. They don't want to allow him to score. They pitch the ball out on the far side to Schutz again, I believe, and he's out of bounds near the 38-yard line.
J.J. Schutz on the carry again for the Tigers.
Stratford, and it is Stratford 15, Abbotsford 12. To give this time to Schmidt. Schmidt breaks the tackle. He's up to midfield. Schmidt to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. There's Ryan Burton. He's got to bring him down. He does at the 10, or he'd have been gone.
Number 35.
Stratford bringing it up to the line of scrimmage. Adams pitching out to Jamie Leonard. Leonard going far left. Leonard at the 5. Leonard near the corner. He's in.
Number 7, Jamie Leonard carries it in for the touchdown.
Leonard, and he passes it in the end zone for 2. The ball is down. The kick is up. And the official says it's good.
Kaiser's kick is
Profitable. Wisco Feeds, a Wayne resource dealer in Abbotsford.
Wayne Kaiser kicks off, taken by Ryan Buss. Buss at about the 12 to the 20, up to the 32-yard line.
Ryan Buss.
The ends are in tight. The give goes to Jeremy Brown, and he's hit at the line, dropped back at about the 29-yard line. Actually, never slid from their own 29. Jeremy Brown is in motion, and Welsh is back to throw. Looks to the far side. Looks. Nobody open. Now decides to run. Is caught and dropped at about the 32-yard line. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're down by 10, and they have a third and 10 from their own 32. Welsh is back to throw. Looking to the near side. Intercepted. Intercepted at about the 35, to the 20, to the 15, the 10, and he's gone. It's Pat Johnson. Pat. This ball is down. The kick is up. It's blocked. Somebody on the interior line
Can depend on.
Mike Kaiser will kick it off and does. Coming down to Ryan Buss. Buss at about the 15, to the 20, the 25, coming to the near side to the 30, and that's about it. In fact,
Ryan Buss on the carry for the Falcons.
Puts it to the line of scrimmage. And they try to run it up the middle, no gain. Aaron from the 29, and Brown goes in motion to the far side as Welsh is back to throw. He's going to open it up wide for Jeremy Brown. Incomplete. Almost a pass interference, I thought. As Stratford, I thought, hit him. He's down in 9. Brown comes in motion to the near side, and Welsh is back to throw. Fakes the pass. Now, airing it out for Jeremy Brown. Too long. Intercepted by Jamie Leonard. At about the 20. Adams pitching out on the far side to J.J. Shutt. Shutt to the 35, the 38, the 40. And down at about the 42. Adams on a reverse. It ends up J.J. Shutt has the ball, and he's down at the 35. Jeremy Brown on the 10, I believe it is. We got marks correct. It's second down for Stratford. Stratford on a run around on the near side. And I'm not sure who carried the ball. Adams brings his team up to the line, and they set 2 flankers, one on both sides. Adams, however, just straight up the middle to Willie Schmidt. And Schmidt breaks the tackle, and Schmidt is down to near the 30-yard line. And Woody of that lost the balance line, where it is 1st and 10. And we have movement on the right side of Stratford's line. They're off to the near side. Jeff Adams back to throw, sets up in the pocket. Complete to Mike Kaiser. Kaiser at the 20, the 15-yard line.
Adams pass to Mike Kaiser.
Stratford. Adams gives the ball to Willie Schmidt. Schmidt up the middle, then coming to the right. Brown in on the stop along with Jay Whiteman. Adams back to throw. Over the middle, complete to Pat Johnson, and he scores. Adams tried the extra point. The ball is down, the kick is up. The line drive kick, it is no good. It is off to the near side. Well, Mike Kaiser places the ball on the 40-yard line and advances on it as a short boot, I think purposely, and it's covered by an interior lineman for Abbotsford, and that's Brian.
Number 7.
Up to the line. Josh gives the ball to Aaron Miller. Miller around the far side. Miller up to the 45, the midfield line.
Aaron Miller on the cross.
Bill makes some confidence building here. Abbotsford pitches the ball out to Jeremy Brown. Brown to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard to the conference plate. Jeremy Brown in motion to the far side as Josh goes back to throw. Josh puts the ball up, incomplete. Intended for Ryan Burns.
Belt.
3rd down and 9 for Abbotsford from the Stratford 44. Stratford may have jumped offside. 3rd down and 4. In motion is Jeremy Brown to the near side. Josh is back to throw. Over the middle, incomplete. Ball batted in the air and incomplete. Well, Josh back to throw. Josh with some time. Now it runs out. He's tackled. back at the 48-yard line. For Stratford from their own 46. Pitch out goes on the far side, up to the 50-yard line and inside Abbotsford territory. Jeff Adams, the quarterback, gives to the first man. That's Wally Schmidt. He gets nothing. Gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Wally Schmidt on the carry for the Tigers.
Third down and about 4. No gain on that last play. Pitch out on the near side. Lau has the ball. Lau up to the 45. 40, back at about the 43. The snap is good. It's a line drive. Aaron Miller is going to let it go, and wisely now gets away from it. It's going to be down inside the 10. And at about the 15 or the 5-yard line, Josh gives the ball to Aaron Miller, and Aaron tries to come to the nearest. And Abbotsford runners haven't had a lot of chance. Jeremy Brown is in the game again. That's good to see. And I believe he's carrying the football. Jeremy up the center of the field to the 10, and Jeremy should be across the 10. With Whiteman out on the near side. To give this time as the flags fly is to Jeremy Brown, who runs to about maybe the line of scrimmage. The snap from center is perfect. The rush is on, and Jeremy gets a nice boot away. Dropping at the 32. Stratford's going to take it at the 40. And Leonard breaks a tackle at the 40 and gets back to the 35-yard line. Jeff Adams is the quarterback, and he brings his team up to the line. Adams gives to the first man by him. Looks like Wally Schmidt carries the ball. And Wally to the 30, down to the 26. Brings his team up to the line. Fumble on the play, and now still loose. Still a loose ball, and Abbotsford, they push it around. We'll wait and see where the officials say it goes. They say Abbotsford has it. And quick pass on the far side to Ryan Burnt. And Burnt up to the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Abbotsford on a quick pass again to Ryan Burnt. He gets the ball. Oh, and he gets a greeting from a couple of the ball this time to, I believe, that Brown. He's up to the 50-yard line. Should have the first down. And a yard. Welsh back to throw. Has some time. Airs it out for Ryan Burnt. Incomplete. Defending on the play was Alan Weiss. Josh Welsh brings his team up. Andy Melvin in the game in motion at end. To give us to Andy Melvin on an end around. Andy to the 50-yard line. Andy to the 45.
Number 80, Andy Melvin on the carry for the Falcons.
Tigers for 45. Welsh brings his team up to the line. Stratford jumps. Wrong. In motion is Jeremy Brown to the far side. Josh back to throw. He's being chased. He's stopped. Wally Schmidt has him back at the 50-yard line. Josh back to throw. Josh looking long. He's going to air it out for Jay Whiteman. Complete. At about the 15. No. Is he out of bounds?
I think so.
He caught the ball. He did down as Abbotsford goes back on the draw play to Aaron Miller. Aaron to the 45 to the 42-yard line.
Aaron Miller on the carry for the Falcons.
Football game is for our post game.